Steve Jobs once said, live every day like it's your last. And my grandpa did that every day of his life. It's hard to see that he's gone now, but I'm so happy that I got to know him for the past 19 years of my life. And I wish that he were around for the many more that there are to come. I'm the oldest granddaughter that he had, and I was not only the firstborn, but I was also his number one. He called us, there were 7 of us grandchildren, and now there's soon to be 8, but he would call us by our number order just because it made things easier. He was, no matter how old he was getting, he always had a sharp wit, and he was always full of life, and just funny, and enjoyed every moment that he had with us. Me and my grandpa had a very, very significant bond, I feel like, because after my dad died, he was like the closest thing that I had to having a dad again. And it's hard to say that now they're both gone. But I'm proud to say that I love them both, and my grandpa especially made such an impact on me, because no matter what, he was always there for me. It's really funny. One of my favorite memories of him is every performance that I had, he would always tell me that and put him to sleep. And there were a couple times when I did see him dozing off in the crowd, but I knew that he didn't mean it. I knew that he meant for it to be funny, and he always told me how proud he was of me and how good of a job I did. And hearing that is just so amazing for me. He was always joking around. He had a very dry sense of humor. He was very strict and very fun at the same time. Definitely the best of both worlds, though, with that guy. He always made it a point to make everyone happy, make everyone smile, and he had this place that he called church. It was actually a bar. It was where a lot of people who rode motorcycles went. My grandpa rode a motorcycle, but he was not like the typical biker. He may have had tattoos, and he may have drank, and he may have smoked, but he still had a heart of gold, like a lot of people don't know that bikers have. And his was definitely one of the strongest hearts that I've ever heard. It's one of the strongest hearts that I've ever had the pleasure to know. And he definitely made everything so much better just being there. Knowing that he was there made everyone smile, made everyone happy. And this church that he went to was his takeaway. He had a lot of friends that went there, and this church was a bar. This bar was basically his sanctuary. He went and he had a couple beers with the guys, and just had a lot of fun. But that was like his second home. It's not like he was an alcoholic by any means, but he went there just to have like Mountain Dew, to have a good time with some friends. But he always made it a point for us to know where he was, because he always wanted us to know that he was safe and happy. And when he got sick, he still did his very best to be as strong as he was before. My grandpa's such a great human, such a great guy, and I really wish that he had more time with us. He was one of my favorite people, honestly. Actually, I think he was pretty much my favorite person. Whenever we would go over to his house for breakfast, he would always have music playing, usually older music, Johnny Cash, Elvis. And that always made me smile, because I knew that was his thing. And being in the room when I saw him take his last breaths was the most amazing and terrifying thing that I had ever experienced. And I'm proud to say that I got to say goodbye to him. I'm just glad that he made an impact on me as much as he did, and everyone else here, because I know that he's proud to know every one of you, and he was not only my grandpa, but he was everyone else's. He definitely took care of everyone, and he made sure that everyone felt safe and secure. And I just want to leave you with this message, that you know that he was a friend to you, but he was also a friend to anyone. And he loved us all. And I wish that he were still here with us, but I know that he lived every day like his last. And when it became his last, he definitely trekked through.